Good evening, colleagues. Welcome to our post-match press conference for the match between Zimbabwe and Comoros, which has ended 3-2 in favor of Comoros. We are privileged to have the head coach for Zimbabwe. Coach, tough luck today. What did you make of the game today?
Yeah, it's tough luck to the nation for exiting too early, but I think it should be a lesson learned for future tournaments.
Okay. I now open the floor for questions from you colleagues. I request that you introduce yourself and ask your question. Yes.
Coach, my name is Lawrence from Banzo. When you say we need to learn a lesson, what do you mean? What kind of lesson do we need to learn?
You saw the games. You saw the goals that we conceded. Just look at the 3 goals that we conceded. Even social players can defend those goals. The truth of the matter is we are discovering some of the qualities of these players here. That's a fact. I can't run away from that.
Yes.
I will repeat the question that was asked after the first match. Do you think the preparations in the selection process were not the best?
Let me not go straight in the manner you want it, but the truth of the matter is, in football there are players that are introverts, there are players that are extroverts. Those that you will see, you will quickly see they will express themselves. There are players that will take time to express themselves. So if you've got a longer time to select players, you can see both of those players. If the time is short, you will see the extroverts, these that can express themselves, and then you will have that trust. And then when the going gets tough, like it has happened, the other side of them is then seen.
Yes.
Richard, Soccer 24. Coach, now that we are done and we are out, what is it that what is your assessment on Zimbabwe football, especially at junior level, and also the report that you are going to give in terms of assessment after this long run of the tournament?
Yeah, like I was saying, it's a lesson learned. Whoever the coach will be, whatever program, but it has to start now. That's a fact. Honestly speaking, we had a big pool of players. People can still go thorough on those players, and we have seen the good performance from this team. We have seen the bad performance from this team. Just to add to this team, the good players from the players that were left out. That's a fact. And the other thing is maybe a longer period of training, so that these boys understand each other. That's a fact. So that even some of the weaknesses, you see them way before the tournament. And then you can either rectify, because these are 16-year-olds. They're still within the development. You can always rectify that. So obviously a longer period of training, a longer time to do the scouting. That's a fact. Yes.
Just you done? Oh, thank you.
Okay, Coach Larry from ZBC. Did you miss a trick in terms of selection and stuff, looking at the time frame that we had? That was very short, but we also had the boys that played under 15 2 years ago. Then we also had the team that was at COSAFA just a few months ago. And just looking from that team, I think there are just 3 or 4 players from those 2 teams.
Yeah, from the COSAFA team, those are the only ones that are 2009. Those are the only ones that are 2009. The ones that you see here, the other ones, they're 2008 and 2007. But the fact is, the truth of the matter is, the scouting program could have started a bit earlier, so that the boys could have been together for quite a longer time. All these mistakes, we're going to see them before we come to the tournament. Because honestly speaking, yes, people will say the coach this, the coach that, but there is no way you can concede the goals that we conceded and consider to be the best defenders that we have. I'm not against any player, but you can't imagine those errors and to say they are errors of a national team level. Even the first goal against even the goal that we conceded against Mozambique.
Yes, coach. After everything that you've highlighted, generally you as a coach, what was your given target maybe between you and COSAFA when you took over this mission?
No, it wasn't a question of targets. It was a question of going into the tournament and doing well, which is what we tried to do.
Yes, coach. We saw you watching Comoros. What was your tactical approach?
Now, if you see the way we played, we kept the ball. We dominated play. It's a game that we should have won by a very big margin. That's a fact. We missed near chances than Comoros. But look at the goals, the 3 goals that we conceded. This is what I'm saying, that any defender, even a social league defender, could have prevented those goals. This is a fact. We can't attribute this to anything to do with game plan. These were individual areas, 1 versus 1. You just have to take out the ball. Okay, the defender is in the box, defend goal side. These are simple basics. Protect your goal, push him out. These are simple basics. And you can't work on those and rectify in 2 weeks. That's impossible.
Okay. On that note, we've come to the end of our post-match press conference. We'd like to thank you, coach, for making time, and I wish you all the best in the future for your job.
Sure.